My name is Pierrette Tierney, and I'm the Vice President of Business Development for Magleby Construction. I met the Blufish team when I started at Taylor Morrison in the Phoenix division back in 2008. Blufish and I have had a very long relationship through different iterations of my career and focuses of position and market. And I've always really trusted them as a confidant, as an advisor, as someone that I could just call and bounce ideas off of. I moved from the Phoenix market to the Sacramento market to the Bay Area market, all with Taylor Morrison. And through those transitions, I was introduced to other agencies. And I always came back to Blufish having a really deep, intimate connection, not only with me personally, but with our company and our brand, and just knowing how to solicit the best out of us. And so, I've continued to use them and have even convinced some of my new organizations to reach out to them as well. So one of the things that I've always loved about Blufish is their small, organic, natural approach to marketing. And I think that when you meet with their team, it feels more like a family or an extension of your own business versus maybe an outside vendor that you would go and seek for a one-off project. And so I always felt like when I called someone on the Blufish team, it was so natural. I could pick up the phone and kind of touch base with them at any time, run things past them. There was never judgment. There was never debate. It was always, how can we help make this the best it can be? I think probably one of the most fun times that I had with Blufish was actually at the bottom of the market in Phoenix, where sales were really tough. There wasn't a lot of marketing dollars to go around. And I felt like it was probably one of our most creative times. We came up with super fun sales competitions. We actually did the grand opening of Adora Trails, which has turned into a wildly successful master plan down in Gilbert, Arizona. And we really had to think outside the box and stretch our dollars as far as we could. And it was one of those times where you just come together as a team and there's really nothing to lose. So you sometimes come up with your best ideas in those times. I think Blufish's roots have always been in home building. And so although I've worked with a number of different ad agencies throughout my career, I feel like when an agency truly commits to an industry and understands it almost as deeply as those people in the industry, it gives them a totally different approach to your business. And so sometimes working with, big name advertising agencies that maybe get a lot of glory, you take your industry into their world and you don't get the same kind of personalized attention and depth of knowledge. I would say that Blufish has knowledge of the home building industry, honestly, almost as well as most of the team members that I used to work with on my construction and home building teams. They got to know the clients, they got to know the customers. They did everything from, understanding the web development side to the grand opening of a project through that customer experience. And as a home builder, delivering that value is the most important thing, and to ensure that the customer experience at the end of the entire transaction is as good as it was at the beginning. And Blufish helps to make that a seamless process.